good, YouTube? This is your man, Uncle Demi, and today I have something truly special for y'all. Kobe Bean Bryant. Yes, sir. We're going to go ahead and get into this. The one and only Kobe Bryant, all right? Arguably the second greatest. I won't even say arguably. This is pretty much understood that this is the second greatest shooting guard of all time. Arguably one of the top 10 players to ever play. And, of course, he's on my Lakers, so you know he has a special place in my heart. I'm a diehard Lakers fan. And I'm going to be honest with you, man. Making this guy right here is not easy. This is not, it's just hard, right? It's always hard to make a player that when it comes to 2K, of course, that is so well-rounded in every single category that it's almost impossible to make these builds, all right? So the challenge for me today, of course, is, like as always, Kobe Bryant's a slashing playmaker. He's 6'6", he's 200. So that's what we're looking for, okay? That's the shell. That is the name that we're looking for, the height and also the weight, right? But let's just go ahead and just go into some numbers here, all right? 96 overall, all right, that's cool. Driving layup, 98. Driving dunk, 95. Close shot, 96. Mid-range, 94. Three-point shot, 79. All right, we're going to tell this stuff. Post fade, 74. Right? He's about to get crazy. Ball handling, 89. Pass accuracy, 95. Come on, man. Where's it at? Hey, no. Here it is. Wait. It's about to get crazy with defense. Here we go. Perimeter defense, 78. Still 67. Right? And block 51. And that's why I say it's about to get crazy. Because I'm like, I don't know about that one. So the reason why I say I don't know about that one is because Kobe has made quite a few all-defensive teams. So I'm not really sure why his defense is so watered down the way that it is. But no worries, no stress. We'll fix that, because that ain't going. No, Kobe ain't going out like that. I know for a fact he's a better defensive player than this, right? But let's just go down to looking at how we're going to be able to, make this player in the MyPlayer builder. Now, let's go over here to the badges. And as you can tell, see, look at this. So you're going to tell me he has no defense, but you're going to give him all these badges. I think that's just a lapse or something. Maybe they didn't want him to be a 99. I'm guessing. I don't know. But this is Kobe Bryant, and this is Kobe Bryant in his prime. This is when Kobe finally, broke loose and became the Kobe Bryant. This is Kobe Bryant. This is 8. This is 8 Kobe, right? This isn't 24 Kobe. 24 Kobe was still toxic, but this is 8 Kobe. This is, to me, where I considered him the peak, the best that you will ever see Kobe. There was nothing he couldn't do. He could score, he could dunk, he could do anything and everything on the floor. This is peak Kobe. And I'm just a little baffled that you see all the defensive badges here, but they trying to say he had no defense, because he definitely had defense. Now, I'm trying to go off the top of my head. I know he made a ton of all defensive teams, right? Well, and at least 5 in his career. I know at least 5. It might have been more than that, man. I don't want to hold him like that. All right, but anyway, he has playmaking, he has shooting, and he has finishing. So the fact is that, and you can tell, these badges are ridiculous. I think he might have the most badges I've ever seen on a player. It might be close between him and Michael, but this is crazy. So there's no need to even break down everything. They're all these charts are just off all these charts. All these badges are off the chart. All right, so we're gonna have to really work through this and try to figure this out. All right, I don't know how we're gonna work this, man. Because when I'm sitting here, when I first thought about it, I'm like, all right, so maybe we can go playmaking and shooting, maybe. But then I'm like, he has slashing playmaker, so it's like, in order to have slashing playmaker, you need to have finishing and playmaking, which sounds good to me, right? So but he has Hall of Fame shooting badges, man. Now you see what the hard part is about trying to emulate superstars, not just all-stars. We're talking about superstars. We're talking about the 1% in the NBA And Kobe's definitely in that 1% in the NBA. It's just really hard to emulate that. But of course, let's just go ahead and see if we can make this thing. Let's go to my favorite part of in the NBA 2K, and that is MyPlayer's lab. So let's go ahead and knock it out. All right, so here we go. Okay, here we go. All right, so Kobe Bryant obviously was a shooting guard. He was right-handed. He was number 8. That's pretty self-explanatory, right? Now, after doing some thorough investigating, right? This, believe it or not, is the pure playmaking pie chart is what you're going to have to go with to be able to get the shooting and some of the slashing that you want to get, and some decent defense. I've tried to look at here with the slashing and playmaking. The shooting is just not good enough, all right? I tried going here, and then the playmaking is just trash. But I was just kind of thinking when I was looking here, and I was like, well, I mean, the shooting is not bad, the slashing is not bad, playmaking is good. So I was like, hey, and then of course, you know, Kobe had a 95 pass accuracy. So I felt like, okay, you know what, this isn't bad. This is something that I think that I wanted to look into, right? So believe it or not, my nephews, my nieces, we're gonna go with a pure playmaking pie chart to make Kobe Bean Bryant the prime Kobe Bean Bryant, number 8 Kobe Bean Bryant. All right, so you want to go with this chart right here to give him the most vert, the most acceleration and speed as far as making him his physical attributes. All right, because again, Kobe did not have no 73 vert. Like I don't care. That's not going down. Kobe Bryant won a dunk contest, for God's sakes, right? So we got to go here, right? And of course, you can get that to a 90 and a 90 once you hit your gym rat, all right? So that's not bad. So we're going here. All right. Now, work with me here, guys, all right? We're trying to make Kobe Bryant into MyPlayer creator. It ain't easy, all right? So we're going to go 86. We're going to max these out, all right? And then we're going to go at 61 here. That gets you right at 16. Then you're going to go with your shooting. You want to go here, all right? That's going to give you a 76. I mean, a 15. Then you want to max all this out, all right? And then you go to an 86 here. That's going to give you exactly 30. Then you want to go perimeter, your lateral, and then the rest for your steals, right? So I know immediately what people are going to say. They're going to be like, well, what about the defense? I want to know what about the defense too. If you look at his ratings, then I hit it right on the head. Right, perimeter was like 78, I think. Right, so it's just one of those weird things that 2K gave him below average defense, or yeah, I'll say below average defense, but gave him almost 30 damn defensive badges. So it doesn't make sense. So I just want you to again understand. I'm trying to emulate what you see at the main menu roster. And the main menu roster attributes, this is what's going to be pretty similar. It's just the badges. It's just like 2K said, you know what? Let's give him a 78 perimeter defense. Let's go ahead and give him an 88 lateral quickness. Let's go ahead and give him a 74 steal, but let's give him 30 defensive badges. So I'm thinking the reason why 2K did this is because they did not want him to be a 99. That's the only thing I can think of. They did not want Kobe to be 99, or they didn't want him to be higher than Shaq. Shaq was a 97. I don't know. But this is one of those weird anomalies that you see in 2K. He has so many defensive badges, but he has a very, very below average defensive rating. So just keep that in mind, all right? So this is what we're going with, right? Now, let's go ahead and make him defined. Kobe Bryant was a really good size athlete. We want to go 6'6", and we want to make him 200 pounds, all right? And his wingspan stays the same, all right? So the good thing is his pass accuracy is good, right? His ball handling is an 89. Really good with the post moves down low. He had good post moves. His post fade, of course, was really good, all right? Now, his shooting, remember, he had his three-point shots actually pretty much the same. His mid-range, again, was in the 90s, but we're going to do a 78. But, of course, if you hit 99 with this player, you at least have an 81, 82 mid-range shot. Remember, this is MyPlayer builder. We're not going to be able to make him exactly. Now, the driving dunks is 78, right? That's not bad. I mean, you can get that to an 82, of course. But again, like I said, I'm sorry, to 82. You can get this to an 80 or an 81, right? His driving layup and his close shot is good. I mean, like when you think about it, all in all, this is not bad. I'm getting blown up, right? On text messages, like it's crazy. All right, everybody's hitting me up right now. All right, so this is the way that I will see the Kobe Bryant being the best build possible for what we have with our limitations. All right, now when you go here, you can do playmaking or you can do slashing, but as you know, prime Kobe Bryant was definitely a slasher, just like, you know, Michael Jordan, right? So you want to go with the slashing takeover, and then voila, you have a slashing playmaker, and then you have similar to Kobe being Bryant. All right, so this is even 2K is saying you made a Kobe Bryant build. It's like I said, again, the defensive attributes was like, but we made it. Now this is when things get crazy, all right? We're gonna have to figure this out because I don't know how we're gonna do it. The first you want to do is get this individual to a 99. Well, not this individual, the legend himself, Kobe, to 99. Now, the way it works is this: is that Kobe had acrobat on gold, he had consistent finisher on gold, he had contact finisher on gold, he had fast break on gold, he had relentless on gold, he had showtime on gold, he had slithery, and he had teardrop. All right, so what we know what we need to do for first and foremost is we want to get contact finisher to go. That's important. All right, I think that we should go ahead and get acrobat to silver. Let's go ahead and get consistent to silver. Let's go ahead and get relentless to silver. I'm trying to think what else. I don't do teardrops like that. I don't do fast break like that. All right. Now, I think that, well, let's do this. Let's go slithery also on silver. Right. And then the 2 gold badges I think we should do is go relentless on gold and let's go acrobat on gold. Okay. So believe it or not, Kobe Bryant did not have fancy footwork. I think that, you know, Pro Touch would also be something dope. Giant Slayer would have been something dope. Also, he didn't have those badges. So this is what he did have. So this, again, this is what we're going with. We're going with the badges that they have and at the main menu rosters, and then that's what we're doing to keep, right? I would make some subtle changes here, but the fact is that I'm okay with keeping it just like this. If you wanted to take something off, you could take showtime off, you could take teardrop off, you can take fast break finisher off, and then you can go ahead and put Giant Slayer there if you wanted to. But again, like I said, if you want to keep it just like Kobe Bryant, then by all means go ahead and keep it the way we just had it. All right, now for your shooting, all right. Oh my god. Okay, he had catch and shoot on Hall of Fame, right? He had Deadeye on Hall of Fame. He had deep fades on Hall of Fame. He had difficult shots on Hall of Fame. He had tireless shooter on Hall of Fame. And he had volume shooter on Hall of Fame. All right. He had clutch shooter on gold. He had slippery off ball on gold. And then he had corner specials on bronze. All right. Well, what we know first and foremost is that we got to get his quick draw up. All right. So quick draw has to be on gold. All right. And all right. So this is how I was doing it. I was like, okay, you know what? Listen, I understand he had these badges, but we got to take those off. All right. Unfortunately, we just can't. I mean, he could do fadeaways. He could do all that stuff. That's all good and dandy, but we just can't do that. All right. We got to take slippery off. We're going to get volume shooter on gold. All right. That's a must. Difficult shots has to be on gold. Take catch and shoot off. I know I'm changing this all around, right? But we just have to. All right. Go ahead and get your range extender on gold also, and then get your Deadeye on there you go. All right. To me, that's the best way that we can go. Just, you know, keep your difficult shots, keep your Deadeye. You have to have quick draw. You have to have volume shooter because you plan on shooting a lot of shots with this guy, and range extender. All right. So I completely changed it all the way around. But again, I just felt like there's no way you're going to take that dude to the park with all those badges that you're not going to use. So this is what I'm thinking would be best for Kobe Bryant, because obviously he did a lot of difficult shots. He definitely will be using a lot of contested shots. You just need to get range extender because that's just what the game needs, right, to be able to shoot from any type of distance outside of that. Volume shooter, of course, if you plan on shooting a lot of shots. I would love to have had, of course, Hot Zone Hunter. I would love to have had Green Machine. I would love to even have a little bit of deep phase, but you just can't have it with the way that the game is set up. But that's what I'm going with, all right? Then for the playmaking, he had Ankle Breaker on gold. He had Bailout on gold. Where's Bailout? Oh, Bailout on gold. He had Break Starter, all right, on gold, which is crazy. Break Starter on gold. He had Lob City on gold. He had Pass Fake on gold. Maestro on gold. He had Post Spin on gold. He had Space Creator on gold. He had Stop and Go on gold. He had Tight Handles on gold. He had Dream Shake on silver. He had Flashy Passer on silver. And then he had Floor General on bronze. And he had Needle Threader on bronze. All right? Do y'all see something that's missing? How are the two most important badges on the game? He doesn't even have. Are you kidding me? Come on, man. So anyway, quick first step Hall of Fame. Handles for days has to be a Hall of Fame. All right. So that's just off rip. Right. Now let's go ahead and take away a couple of things that we just don't need. Right. Flashy Passer, Dream Shake, that has to go. Break Starter has to go. Stop and Go has to go. All right. He doesn't have Unpluckable. Let's put Unpluckable on gold. Let's put Tight Handles on gold. Let's put Ankle Breaker on silver. Let's put Bailout on gold. Lob City has to come off. We're gonna put Space Creator on Hall of Fame. We're gonna put Post Spin Technician on gold because obviously Kobe Bryant can post up, and you definitely can do the post spins down low. That is awesome. All right, Pass Fake Maestro has to go. Floor General has to go. Needle Threader has to go. Actually, let's go ahead and put let me see. Let's do Ankle Breaker on gold, and then let's go Post Spin on Hall of Fame, Unpluckable Hall of Fame, and Tight Handles Hall of Fame. Right? Oh my God, that looks good, man. This is a crazy shooting guard. Right? So, as you can tell, you know, I took some of those gold badges, made them Hall of Fames because I know just the way you can play. Post Spin with Kobe Bryant down low is going to be ridiculous. Doing any type of post moves, anything like that's going to be ridiculous. So I feel like that's great. Bailout is just a must-have. If you're playing a shooting guard spot, you're going to be shooting a lot, passing out of it. Ankle Breaker, again, it's not the best. I think Tight Handles is the best. I rarely see the Ankle Breaker animation. Only time I really see is when you have takeover. So that's where I feel like it's most effective. But again, we can do the Ankle Breaker. I wish we could do downhill, but I just don't see where we need to get the downhill. Dimer and Floor General, that is be great for your shooting guard. If you are playing as a shooting guard, you have a point guard on the team with you. If you're running as the point, then obviously you need to get these, or run with somebody that has Floor General, and then you need to get Dimer. All right, just keep that in mind. All right, I'm looking at him as playing as a shooting guard. All right, and this is where things get bad, but unfortunately, that's just how the way 2K set it up, my guys. I mean, I don't know what else to do about this. 2K literally gave him, y'all saw the ratings, very low ratings, and by having the low ratings and giving him a ton of defensive badges, it just kind of just didn't make sense. Other than, like I said, I think they just did not want him to be a 99. Obviously, if you upped his attributes down there, it would have definitely made him a 99. I guess they just didn't want him to be a 99, right? So they wanted him a 96, and they didn't want him as higher than Shaq, who was a 97, I'm assuming. But regardless, that's what we had to go with, all right? My nephews, my nieces, I hope you enjoyed this video. All right, if you did enjoy this video, you know what you need to do, man. Please sub up. We're making a strong push for 9,000 subs. Hopefully we can hit that really soon. Other than that, guys, if you like the video, that will be greatly appreciated. Liking these videos definitely helps move them to the recommended. It helps continue this channel to grow. If you have any ideas of any other builds that need to be made, or if you made builds that came out with the actual archetype and their name is in similar to, please send me that to my Twitter or my Instagram account so I can be able to look at them and say like, yeah, I like this, and then I can go with it, right? So if you do that for me, of course, I'll shout you out as usual, like I do for my rare builds. So if you make any type of build, NBA player similar to, and you send it to me, I will shout you out for that, right? But other than that, my nephews and nieces, I hope you really enjoy your day or your evening or whenever time you're watching this. But other than that, this is your man, Uncle Demi. I'll be back really, really soon. And you know when I say I'll be back really, really soon, you know what I'm talking about. I'm talking about tomorrow, man. I'm out.
If he call for a low, we gon' give it to him. Take the stop off the top of no transformer. Remember ducking and dodging on that corner. Doing flip with a beat like a mighty morpher. Told myself to get rich and go help.